Speaking of hello, I'm going to be reading a book today called The Hello Goodbye Window. But before I do that, I wanted to show you another book that I have. It's called Hello World. And this is a book of different languages and how they say hello in their own language. So I'm going to show you a couple of them, but first I'm going to read to you about hello. Hello is a very magical word. Everyone says hello. I hope you will try to say it in as many languages as you can. Pass on the magic and make people smile. Hello is a very good way to make people smile. It is a greeting, how we approach people. Let's see different ways how to say hello in different languages. How about the first one? This one is in Hawaiian. Can you say aloha? Let's see if you can say it with me. Aloha. Another way to say hello. Let's see. I'm going to go through a couple. In Welsh. This is in Welsh. It says hilo. Can you say that with me? Hilo. And in Spanish, hola. Let's hear it. Hola. And then in French, bonjour. Can you try that with me? Bonjour. Remember how we sang the French ABCs? This is how you say hello in French. Bonjour. Let's see how we can say, oh, this one's an easy one. This one is in Danish, Finnish, Norwegian, and Swedish. It's just, hey. Can you say that with me? Hey. That one's easy. In German, they say Guten Tag. Can you say that with me? Guten Tag. And then in Italian, they say ciao. Can you say that with me? Ciao. Let's see, we'll do a couple more. I had some in the back, so let me find it. Ooh, this one's a good one. In Hebrew, they say shalom. Can you say shalom? Shalom. All right, let me find the one I was looking for. Here it is. This one is in Mandarin. It is, can you say it with me? Ni hao. Try it. Ni hao. All right, one more. Japanese. This one's a fun one. I like how it sounds. Can you say konnichiwa? Let's try it together. Konnichiwa. I hope you had fun learning some different ways to say hello in different languages. Now, I'm going to be reading the book called The Hello Goodbye Window. Hi, friends. Or should I say hello? We just learned a few different ways to say hello in different languages. Now, I'm going to read The Hello Goodbye Window. This book is by Norton Juster, and it is illustrated by Chris Rashka, one of my favorite illustrators. And this book won an award for his illustrations. It was the Caldecott Award. Let's see what's inside. I really like this book. This is one of my favorites because when my kids were little, their grandparents had kind of like a hello goodbye window. It was in their door. They would go up to their grandma's house and they would look through the window and peep in and see what their grandparents were doing before they opened the door. So this kind of reminded me of that. Nana and Poppy lived in a big house in the middle of town. There is a brick path that goes to the back porch. But before you get there, you pass right by the kitchen window. And that's where my kids' grandparents' window was that they would look and peek into. That's the hello goodbye window. It looks like a regular window, but it is not. The kitchen is where Nana and Poppy are most of the time. So you can climb up on the flour barrel and tap the window, then duck down and they won't know who did it. Or you can press your face against the glass and frighten them. If they're not in the kitchen, you can't do any of those things and you have to wait until next time. If they see you first, they wave and make silly faces. Sometimes Nana peekaboos me, which always makes me laugh. So I get a lot of extra fun and hellos before I even get inside. She looks like she's very excited to visit her grandpa and her grandma. Just look at the kitchen. It's so big. It has a table you can even color on and lots of drawers to take stuff out of and play with. But you can't touch anything under the sink. You could get very sick. There are shelves full of glass jars with lots of everything in them. A step stool so I can wash my hands, and all kinds of pictures from the olden days. Nana says she even used to give me a bath in the sink when I was really little. Sometimes Poppy plays his harmonica for me. He can only play one song. Oh, Susanna, oh, don't you cry for me. But he can play it a lot of different ways. He can play it fast, or he can play it slow. Or he can play it sitting down or standing up. He says he can even play it and drink a glass of water at the same time. But I've never seen him do that. That would be very hard. When I stay over, we have our supper in the kitchen too. And when it's dark outside, we can look at our reflections in the window. It works just like a mirror, except it's not in the bathroom, and it looks like we're outside, looking in. Poppy says, "What are you doing out there? You come right in and have your dinner." And I say, "But I'm here with you, Poppy." And then he looks at me in his funny way. I think he's just teasing. Just before I go up to bed, Nana turns off all the lights and we stand by the window and say goodnight to the stars. Do you know how many stars there are? Neither do I, but she knows them all. Nana knows all of the stars. In the morning, the first place we go to is back to the kitchen, and there's the window waiting for us. You can look out and say good morning to the garden, or see if it's going to be rain or to be nice. And you can see if the dog next door is doing stuff in Nana's flower beds. She does not like that. Sometimes Poppy says in a real loud voice, "Hello, world! What have you got for us today?" Nobody ever answers, but he doesn't care. Poppy makes breakfast. He says it's his specialty. My favorite is oatmeal with bananas and raisins that you can't see because he hides them down inside. It's almost like a scavenger hunt. I find them all. When I get dressed, I help Nana in the garden. It is a very nice garden, but there's a tiger who lives behind the big bush in the back, so I don't ever go there. Do you see the tiger? I wonder if it's a real tiger. I don't know. I ride my bike too. Not in the street, please. It's not good to ride a bike in the street. Or collect sticks and acorns. Not in the house, please. Or just kick my ball around. Sometimes when it's hot, Poppy chases me through with the hose and I yell, "Stop it, Poppy, stop!" When he does stop, I ask him to do it again. Nana just shakes her head. When I get tired, I come in and take my nap, and nothing happens until I get up. I think that's funny. Do you really think nothing happens in the world until you get up from your nap? I don't know. She thinks that way. Then sometimes I just sit by the hello goodbye window and watch. Nana says it's a magic window and anybody can come along when you least expect it. Do you see what's in the window right now? See the eye? Tyrannosaurus Rex. He is extinct, so he doesn't come around much. Extinct means that he is not living anymore. The pizza delivery guy. Oh, we like that pizza. P-I-Z-Z-A. Pepperoni and cheese. He knows that's my favorite. What's your favorite kind of pizza? I like ham and pineapple on my pizza. I wonder what you like. The Queen of England. I wonder if the Queen of England really visits. Nana is English, you know, so the Queen likes to come for tea. They all could come, and a lot more if they want. And if they do, I'll see them first. She's sitting right by the window. Mommy and Daddy pick me up after work. I'm glad because I know we're going home, But it makes me sad too because I have to leave Nana and Poppy. You can be happy and sad at the same time, you know. It just happens that way sometimes. I've had experiences like that. I'm happy about some things, but then at the same time, it could make me feel a little sad. When we leave, we always stop at the hello, goodbye window to blow kisses. When you look from the outside, Nana and Poppy's house has lots of windows, but there's only one hello, goodbye window, and it's right where you need it. It's by the kitchen so she can see her Nana and Poppy, who are in the kitchen most of the time. When I get my own house someday, I'm going to have a special hello, goodbye window too. By that time, I might be a Nana myself. I don't know who the Poppy will be, but I hope he can play the harmonica. She likes the harmonica because her Poppy plays the harmonica. Well, I hope you enjoyed my book of the Hello Goodbye Window. I will see you again soon.